Hi, how you doing? Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about starting a band. And first thing you need is some members. So let's touch base on that first. Finding the members. It's got to be a brotherhood. Guys are just getting together to do a band. They don't have the feel, they don't have the heart. It's got to develop into a brotherhood. And that's the most important thing. Start meeting these people is sometimes a trick. But where can you meet them? You find other musicians, well, right off the bat, in the music stores. Where else would they be? Okay, they work at the music store. They're in there looking at gear. They're playing around with gear. So touch base on that. Head there. Also, there's networks on the internet of musicians in your neighborhood or in your area, like here in Phoenix, for instance. And they all link up that way, network that way. Go to the jams, open jams. There you definitely will meet other musicians. You'll end up finding if you can work with them, if you can play with them, if there's a bonding there, and how you interact while you play together. Other meeting places would be, for instance, all over there are music stores with classes that they offer, generally free because it gets you interested in their equipment and you end up purchasing. But for instance, up at the White House of Music in Milwaukee, they give free ukulele classes, and you're meeting other musicians there. Around here we have rec centers, and they have them all over the world, all over the states too. Recreational centers for your neighborhood or your city or your town or whatever. There's even one there. I saw one up in West Bend, Wisconsin. But down here, there's rec centers all over the place, and they have clubs, music clubs, guitar clubs, ukulele clubs. Like I had said in the previous video, walked in and there was like 125 ukulele players there. So you can meet other musicians there. So it's a matter of networking. Go to the places where bands are playing. Meet the musicians there that are playing on stage. You never know. The band may be looking to change member, and they know a member is going to retire or quit, and they're looking for a new member or something, or they want to add someone, or even if it's just network with those musicians, they know of other musicians that want to tie in together. So give that a try. You have to network to find those other musicians, and then see if you have a common bond, common interests, so that you can develop that brotherhood. Okay, once you start meeting and bonding with these other musicians that you feel are going to join your band, you want to figure out a concept. Don't just play music that this guy likes and that guy likes. We were looking at a new keyboard player some time ago, and we said, any song that we want to do, any member suggests one, we give it a try. And if it works out at the clubs and they're dancing, we keep it. If not, we throw it out. And right off the bat, and we said we never throw anything away. And the keyboard player right that minute said, how about 96 Tears? And the guitar player and I looked right at him, started to laugh, saying no way. So we cut it off right there at the knees. Now, you have to have a concept. You want a concept. It's easier to sell a concept than say, I'm just a garage band. You want a concept, a style that you want to develop, you want to work with, the taste of music that you like. I'm in a blues band. I love the blues band. We're a brotherhood, and that's a type of music that we're working on. In my solo act, I do two different types of shows, but they're both two types of shows that I just absolutely love. So You have to get something that you really like, but make it a concept. It's easier to sell. Not a tribute band, but it's easier to sell a taste. Okay, and you want that to be agreed upon by all the members of the band, because that's again how that brotherhood develops. So make sure that they're all excited about the same types of music. Okay, next, you want to pick a few songs in that style and work on them. Do them well. Learn the beginning, learn the structure, learn the ending. A good ending is impressive to the audience. A good start is impressive to the audience. But do them well. And when you go to rehearsal, know your part. You do want to know what songs you're going to work on at rehearsal. If you don't, you just go there and you try figuring it out. And we've worked on a song that none of us would know, and we listen to it and we figure out our parts. That's fun too, but to get a lot more accomplished, you should know your part in the songs and know the songs. And rehearsal is just to refine them, not to practice them, but to refine them. Also at rehearsal, learn who sings the song the best. You have multiple members. One may handle the song better than another. Forget about the ego. Don't have an ego. You're a team, not an individual. So who sings it best? And then work on the other parts. And you want to work on vocals. That's where rehearsal really comes in important. You don't hear too many comments on, man, you should hear this band. You should hear how they play this song. No, what you hear is, wow, did you catch those vocals? The guys had harmony. It was beautiful. Okay? The vocals make the song. So you want to work on the vocals. Make sure you have the person that sings it the best as the lead. And the whole thing will gel so much better. I keep saying build on this brotherhood, and I can't stress that enough. What we once in a while used to do, well, not once in a while, we did it every week, is before rehearsal, we'd have rehearsal from 5 till 7 on Monday nights. And before rehearsal, we'd meet at a bar, have a sandwich and a beer together. We were bonding right there and then. And we wouldn't be discussing the band or anything of that sort. We just, our lives, our day-to-day things and going on. That builds that brotherhood, that builds that bond. Then we go to rehearsal and we feel great about it. So do things together besides just the band and develop that closeness. Once you've got this all going and you're working right along, then that next year you've gotten a bunch of songs going and you're gigging. What you want to do is maybe add 8, 10 songs a year, not a month, not a week, okay? 8 to 10 songs. We used to just 8 to 10 songs a year, and put them into the rotation of the music. This way, our audience didn't get bored by seeing the same show over and over and over again. We'd have a song list, and it would be different at every gig. In that band that we were at, we had a song list, never followed it. Whatever the guitar player, the lead guitar player, and basically the lead singer would start the song with, say, hey, this is what we're going to do. That's the one we did. So, but we were together for 25, 26 years. So change it up. Don't make every gig the same so that it becomes mundane and boring to the audience. You want to keep pulling the audience in every time. And changing it up and doing other songs is a key way of doing that. Very important. Get out there and gig. Get out there and play. Get that first gig. Even if it's just for a tip jar, if you have to play it for nothing. You have to get that exposure. And while you're getting that exposure, videotape it. Have pictures taken. Have the wives or the girlfriends take the pictures. Not both at the same time, but have them take pictures, have them take videos. You'll need that for promo stuff for later on. because the promos will be important. But get out there and get those first exposures to an audience and to one or two of the clubs. Now, prospecting. Now, you may think that's a word for sales or something, and really you've got a commodity, your band or your music, you're trying to sell it, but you have to find those customers. All members of the band should be actively doing this, talking to other venues, other clubs, and exposing the band to opportunities to play. Just some markets that you want to, look around at the markets that you want to try. Town festivals, church festivals, that's really big in Wisconsin. Clubs, bistros, bars, county and state fairs are big. Private parties, those are always fun, and they're very lucrative. Okay. Restaurants, a lot of restaurants offer entertainment. Some other private organizations like the Eagles, the Moose, American Legion, okay, Elks, or community centers like the Italian or the Jewish Community Center, recreational centers like I mentioned earlier. Look at the newspaper. The newspapers will show where some entertainment is going, and you'll see where this band or that band's playing. There's possibilities for yours. So check that out. Where are others playing? Anywhere that a band is playing, expose yourself. Get yourself out there hired. They're looking for entertainment, and they're willing to try something new. So check the newspapers and watch billboards and stuff like that. Talk to agents, because guess what? They do this for a living. They have the connections. They want to sign the acts, but talk to different agents. We'll touch base on agents in a different video, but they do this for a living, so they know how to get the jobs. They have the jobs, and you're the product that they're selling to these different venues. So in the next video, we're going to touch base on what you need to get the job done. All around playing the show, playing the gig, what kind of equipment you need, how to act, what your job is the night of each gig. So see you in the next video. Hit that subscribe button, join the club here, the channel, hit the bell so you get notified as to when this next video comes out. And thanks for watching. Catch you then.